Hello, everyone. Welcome to Poor Choices Sip and Chill. By the way, guys, I am super excited about this episode because I've been waiting for a whole week, one whole week since I found out about this because I think I found out on Thursday. March 8th was her tweet.
Yeah.
Friday to talk about this. It's been a long week. Okay. But anyways, I'm Extra Girl and we have the lovely Tugs. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe not that face. I was going to say, you're so cute. Maybe not that one.
I do that. I do that to Duke sometimes. I'm like, do you still love me?
Okay.
He's like,
that face was from my first time seeing it. Of course, we are like, we all do that to counter chins, but that face I do because of Jenna Marbles, the ugly face at the club, where you're like, okay, if you want a guy to not approach you and he's approaching you, you just go.
Yeah. I love Jenna Marge. I miss Jenna Marbles. We love you, girl, Jenna.
Unfortunately got canceled and you know,
it's
just the world. So I mean, she's fine. I'm sure she's fine. Her channel's still up. Her videos are probably still being watched, so she's fine.
I hope so. I hope she's still getting that bag.
Yes.
Or whatever the kids call it these days.
She's got the riz to get that bag. Okay, anyways, I sound so gay. I definitely sound like my mom when she was trying to be cool, and you're like, no, mom, stop.
How do you do, fellow kids?
But it is episode 69. I know some of you in the chat did not miss that. So yeah. 69 noted.
That should be a drinking game. Take a drink every time somebody mentions, hey, it's the episode 69.
Should we do that? I will sip my gamer water. Because I've had one drink since I came back from vacation and I don't really feel like drinking tonight because I have a longer day tomorrow. See, that's three sips already. Are you drinking, Tugs?
Oh my God, there's so many. No, but I'm not actually doing that because that's insane. And we've been live for 3 months.
We're not doing that. I'm getting told, please never do that again. Did everyone's pinos shriveled up and go inwards and became trans? I feel like you're cuter when you do it, Tugs. Like when I do it, I just like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Should I do it again? I'm gonna do it again. I look like a blob. Oh my God. You actually look cute. I don't. Oh, you're right.
I don't know.
Jonathan, I'm never doing that again. No wonder Mark has like, words with me every time I do that. I never have to see it.
Mark is traumatized.
He's traumatized. Like, I have to do that. Ew.
I do that to Duke all the time. I do it to Duke all the time. And he's like, oh, well, maybe we should move. Maybe you should do that.
Yeah. Also, McFly, thank you for taking the drinking slack. I appreciate it. Someone needs to drink here. I'm trying to lose weight.
Chill. It's supposed to be a sip and chill. And nobody is sipping.
I'm sipping my gamer water. I'm sipping titty milk right now.
Have a vodka soda. Okay, there's no calories in that. It's like, or no sugar and stuff in that. It's just vodka.
There is calories. There is.
There's no sugar in it.
At my stash. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to do it. We'll see, depending on how I feel after this. But before we get started on this topic, I did want to get some of these soups. JS Pena for $1.99 says, no, you're not. Also get Melanie Mac on here. Ooh. Tugs and I need to have a meeting. It's like very informal to chat about where we want this channel, guests, and blah, 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 blah. Because I've been slacking. I'm not going to lie. I've been slacking.
It's just been so chaotic. Okay, just a sidebar. Vodka soda is 0 carbs, 0 fat, 0 sugar, and 0 dietary fiber. It's 0 everything. It's only 18
Except the alcohol. The alcohol is 7 calories per gram of alcohol.
It's 18 calories for the vodka soda.
Let me see. How many calories is a shot of vodka? It's 100 calories, and I have made no room for a drink today. So I'm trying to stay under 1,600 calories, okay?
the wines and like the whiskeys and stuff are what get you because they're so high in sugar. Whereas like your vodkas, your gins, your tequilas are like, nah, it's good on keto. It's fine.
There you go. We're learning. We're learning. Alcohol is
Mhm.
basically fermented sugar. Well, I love it. Shush you. Yeah. Depends on the alcohol you drink too. I was looking at the vodka I had. The only vodka I have is blueberry vodka, and I think that has sugar in it. So, oh well. I have rum. Do you want to see this rum I got? My mom got this for my birthday, even though my birthday hasn't passed yet. It's a Indian rum. It's called Old Monk, the legend, and the bottle is literally a face. It's a head.
That's terrifying, and I
It is a
love
little
it.
terrifying, but I want to try it. I
You're
don't mind.
basically cracking that guy's skull open.
Mark, I'm cheating on you.
Moonshine flavored with Reaper peppers. Oh my god,
That
Cyclops,
sounds
that's how you kill
good.
somebody. It sounds
Burns
good, but that's how you
calories from the
kill
sweat. It
someone.
sounds horrible to poop out. No, thank you.
Jeez-o-weezo.
Psychotic Mongoose with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. English. Thank you so much, Psychotic Mongoose. Cheers. Cheers. That's more members in the chat, so we appreciate that. And Jason Webster with 5 Australian says, hi to the engaging Exer Girl and Spirited Tugs, my 2 favorite female hosts on YouTube. No doubt another great episode of Poor Choices is underway. I agree, Jason. I agree.
I mean, it is number 69.
It is number 69, and there's going to be some 69ing here. 69ing on what? I don't know. Tugs is scared. She's not making the face, so it's good. Anyways, so if you guys have been on the internet, which some of you have, you will
guys
know.
Are chronically online. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. You will know about this girl, Samira Khan. I'm not familiar with her, but she is an influencer who tweeted something about a girl named Hannah Barron. And the funny part is, she does end up kind of retracting a little bit of it, but yo, girl, you tagged her actual video, which, by the way, Southern women apparently aren't feminine, according to Samira. All right, so let me zoom in a bit. This accent needs to be illegal, and women should be banned from doing manual labor like this. There is nothing feminine about American women. American women are literally men. Okay, so just based on that, we know she has a Southern accent. What do you feel? How do you feel, chat, about a Southern accent, and how do you feel about it, Tugs?
Oh, I'm
Do you feel
biased.
like
I've been following Hannah Barron for a while, so I like Southern accents.
Yeah.
Don't bother me none.
Also, if a girl can do like a little manual labor, what do you think of that? Do you think it's feminine? Do you think it's masculine? Do you think it's like a good thing or a bad thing? Like that's the confusing part. I think you should be able to do some things to make sure your house is, in working order. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. I know we talk about like not American women being not very feminine as a whole, and we're not, but that doesn't mean that just because you can hold your own when your man's not around doesn't mean that you're not feminine. Like there are so many guys in the military, especially, that look for women that are kind of like this or can do stuff because they're gone for months at a time. If that sink blows, can you at least figure out how to turn the water off, kind of thing. And so they don't want some princess that's not going to be able to handle their own and watch the kids and take care of the house. And she may not be able to fix the sink, but she can at least have the smarts to turn the water off, which I don't know. Nowadays, so many people
wouldn't know. Like,
yeah.
When my leak happened, I knew how to turn the water off. Thank God, because that could have been a disaster.
It would have been a disaster.
Actually,
nobody knows who this Samira girl is, but now we do, unfortunately.
We do. I would have gone to my neighbors, to be honest, if I really couldn't figure it out. But you don't always have neighbors or neighbors you like, right?
Yeah.
So, this video, which by the way, I don't think she actually does any of the construction in it, but anyways, we can watch it just to get some context.
Not in this video, no.
Okay. Of course, internet is slow now for some reason.
Right now, it doesn't want to play.
Nope, it doesn't want to play.
Nope.
Nope. Here, let me go back maybe.
Morning, y'all.
There it goes.
Quick update now because I've been pretty terrible about giving y'all these. We took a little break for noodling season and to put out boxes.
By the way, I just learned what noodling is. It's catfish stuff.
Catfish.
Right? Catfish.
You stick your freaking fist in the catfish's mouth and you wrestle it. You wrestle it.
So when I thought of noodling, I thought she was making like ramen noodles, and I was like, oh, I guess it's seasonal. I had no idea, but cool.
I don't know why they call it. I don't know why they call it noodling. I have no idea where that comes from.
Because you stick a noodle through their arm or their face. I have no idea.
I guess I don't know why it's called that. I always thought that was a weird term.
It's very different, but I'm into it. That's cool. All right, go on. Let's go on.
Now that it's dried in, we can do it at our own pace. But here she is. We're going to stain all that wood a darker brown. And the shutters, when we get that on, we'll have handrails, of course. There's the carport over there. Quick run through. All these trusses are going to be exposed.
Ooh, maybe not the music. But anyways, you guys get the point. So she's just showing off this house that she's building. And this girl decides to fight today. She found the fire. And the crazy part about this, look, 31K replies, 12K reposts, 16K likes. She got heavily ratioed, and 62 million impressions, which is wild. 62 million. It's more than Canada.
Yeah.
So ratio indeed. So
huge ratio.
I think that it is really a bad take. I think that one, she went at Hannah. Two, she went after American women, all of them.
Which is ironic. So we talked about this on Simcast on Sunday, and I didn't know this because I didn't care enough to look into this crazy lady. But one, you are wearing at least 5 pounds of makeup, my girl. Like, let's settle down.
Oh, okay. She looks
you look like
the
evil
drag queen. She looks like a drag queen.
She does. So come to find out, on Simcast, we talked about this. Samira is American, for one. She's won Miss. Yes, she won Miss New Jersey. I don't know how many years ago, but she's a pageant queen. So you are not only American born, American raised. You won an American pageant, and this is your take.
This is a bad take. It really is a bad take.
This is your take. There's nothing feminine about American women, ma'am. Wait, what? You are American. I'm so confused.
Yeah. Jonathan says same crowd that says they need no man, but same crowd that demands men do everything for them. You know what? I feel like she probably is within that. I don't know. I don't know her, but I just based off of these tweets, because we're going to go through a bunch more. She decided to tweet up a storm about this.
Triple down. And then she went private, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah, she went private, but she's finally back open with it. So she says Lebanese women are literally perfect, and they are actually feminine, unlike estrogen deficient American women who hold the record for highest testosterone in the world. I do like how this got community noted. Estrogen varies by many factors. Average national age, weather, and diet can change levels. There's no evidence that the USA has low estrogen or holds the record for highest female testosterone.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I actually think that estrogen is at a all-time high.
Yeah.
Because people are eating it, peeing it out, and people are drinking that pea water.
Soy.
Yeah, and soy as well. But because you're taking birth control, that estrogen is water soluble. It's going in the water, and you're drinking it right back up. So, and these videos, like I will say, this is her.
No, this isn't her. This is somebody else.
These
videos that she posts, we talked about this on Sunday too. It's like you pick the most ridiculous videos as an example of femininity. This girl, this is her wedding day. She's obviously very rich. Everybody's feminine on their wedding day. Like, you're getting your makeup done for you. You're wearing a fancy dress. Like, hello. You could have at least picked a normal video.
Just like an everyday type of thing, because if that's the case, like, yeah, everyone is literally feminine. You can't, unless you're a lesbian and decide to do a wedding in, a suit, but
Like
they're
you
living a
could've
totally
picked,
different
like, a
lifestyle.
normal video. And I don't know why she didn't post a video of herself. I don't know why she picked whoever this girl is.
I mean,
Lebanese women are perfect.
I'm
She's not even
guess
Lebanese. I think she's Pakistani. So like why she's
so why is she oh my god.
I don't know.
Maybe this is her idol, I
mess.
suppose. I mean, that dress, I really do like that dress though on her. She's really pretty. But yeah.
She's very pretty. She's also very, very rich. So let's settle down.
Yeah. So there we go. High estrogen is linked to infidelity and breast cancer. Normal levels are preferred. There we go. Thank you, Twitter, for coming in at that point. Oh, there's more tweets that she put under there too. Let me find them.
Oh, there's so many tweets. It's a whole thread. It's a whole thread. My favorite. I'm gonna pull up something. I don't know if you have this. I'm gonna pull it up though. Hold on. When we get there anyway.
Unless she deleted them. Maybe. Oh, here. This is it. This is it. I found it. It's just a little further down. So again, this is under the thread of tweets. High value American men should become passport bros. I mean, men are doing that now naturally. So, I mean, I don't disagree with that. But I mean, what she's trying to say might be more of controversy. Don't they deserve better than the filth they are limited to in their own country? Do you agree or disagree? What are your thoughts? And again, she's decided to use Hannah Barron as a reason to call her manly, I guess, or filthy, I guess, in this tweet. She used filth. So
she's got nice boobies.
I think that she should have just used a blue-haired woman screaming. That would have been like, yeah, base. But no, you use this cute little Southern girl who is so down to earth. She's literally in the mud. I think every guy wants a girl who can tussle, because if Miss Samira, who looks, has all that makeup on, gets a little dirt on her, guess what? She's going to complain, and she's probably going to be high maintenance. Oh my God, I broke a nail. This is so this is inappropriate. I need to go fix it. Who wants to hear that when you can hear like this?
Between the gills and the gill plate. Arm goes through. Gills are not.
See those teeth?
Going on that gill plate.
Also, if a guy saw her doing this, would be like, hot.
Sorry, Mr. Mark. I know you want to eat some, but this is a big female. We got to turn her loose.
I hear you, baby.
And then maybe catch her again someday like we've caught her before. We'll probably even put another zip tie in her so we know we caught her twice. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I think she's so adorable.
She's so cute.
Everyone in the chat's loving Hannah. So, yeah. I'm guessing this.
And look how good she looks without makeup on.
And that's the thing. What do you look like, Samira, without makeup? It's probably pretty scary. And again, was this ratioed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty close to it.
I think so. Yeah.
I'll look at our boy Star Wars theory. She seems pretty awesome to me. Not afraid to get in a little mud in her hair and down to earth. That's a woman. I think that's the main thing. It's like femininity. And are there more tweets? There are probably more tweets. There's definitely more.
Oh, there's so many tweets. There's so many of them. She really tripled down. She tripled down. She was like, we're going to discuss this on a podcast, blah, blah, blah. I was like, girl. And then so Hannah Barron responds on her Instagram, and it was like, it's fine. Like, I don't care what anybody says about me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It's on her.
Show it. I definitely want to see that. Because I'm astounded by her, like, how dim-witted she is. And yes, I'm going to say dim-witted.
Share screen, Hannah. Okay, this was Hannah's response.
Good morning, y'all. I don't have a Twitter. I did at one point, but my account got removed for whatever reason. And I just hadn't got around to making another account. But apparently I'm trending on Twitter right now because some girl, hey Meryl, some girl said that my accent should be illegal. Women shouldn't do manual labor. What else did she say? American women are basically men. And she just said that I was not feminine. Ooh. And I would tell y'all this girl's name, but I can't remember it because I don't have a clue who she is. So that should tell you how relevant this person is. But I just think it's hilarious because I grew up as the weird kid in high school who hunted and fished too much, because back then it wasn't cool for women to hunt or fish or the whole country lifestyle. And I'm so proud of all the women in the outdoors now who are making that more cool or popular. So proud of us. I think we're doing great. But I've been helping Dad build houses since I was 15. When I was a senior in high school, I taught kids how to weld in ag class. So I've done not manual labor. When I think of manual labor, I think of what my dad does. I'm nowhere near that. I just help as much as I can, and I try. And it's fun. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of blue-collar women out there who are also feminine. And so I just think that you should embrace your own individuality. You should be yourself. And don't worry about what anybody else said, because these folks talking about me and think they're going to offend me, that ship sailed a long time ago. I've been getting picked on my whole life. I grew up around men. Well, so don't be scared to build your own box and don't try to fit in anybody else's. Be your own person and you'll be happier in the long run because of that. And don't worry about what anybody else has to say. Hope y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all.
Now there's a point I want to touch on in that video where she said she's been picked on her whole life. You know, you shouldn't care about what anyone says because, you know, I think life is just easier that way. And ever since I've adopted that, I mean, it's still hard, of course, some days, but I've never been canceled or gone after online, but we'll see when that comes. You know, you do live a happier life.
Yes. Yep.
So,
So Hannah posted that.
I love
Samira went after her.
Before that, I wanted to get to a couple more of her like really horrible tweets. Yeah.
I'll find it in the meantime.
So Samira says Melania Trump is the ideal.
She's not wrong.
She's not American.
Right. I mean, she is now because she has citizenship, but she's not born America. But she's great. She's very feminine. She's not wrong.
Feminine.
She's very, very feminine. But let's settle down.
I also think that
how is she the ideal? No offense, Melania. I love you.
I will say, just given her
porn.
If she supports her husband and her husband's still with her, then that's between the two of them. I mean, that's all I know. I do know that she doesn't like PDA though. So
I find it so interesting that she made this tweet about Melania. She's like, she's the ideal, when she in 3 tweets prior was like, American women are this and that and the other. It's like, okay, I love Melania as much as the next person, but she also did nude photos in a magazine and all that stuff. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. Either she's the ideal and we overlook all that stuff and she's the ideal feminine woman, period, stop. Or we stop talking about women who pose nude as like OnlyFans stuff, a girl as being not feminine and being trash and being all this stuff.
But has Samira talked about anything about nudity and what her opinions on that are though? Like I have no idea, because now we're putting on our opinions on femininity and that statement in itself. But I do agree. I don't think Melania is the ideal, but she's ideal for Trump.
And she's so feminine, which is, she really is.
Like, she is still feminine, agreed, but I don't know if she's ideal for everyone, because, you know, she is very prim and proper, and some people like a more down-to-earth type of person, you know? Like, Mr. Ian So Forth with the 50 British pounds says, look at her, yeesh, might as well take Chuck Norris. I think we were talking about Hannah Barron at that point, but, you know, I'll take it, I guess. Ian, are you not a fan of those accents? Is that what I'm hearing? Thank you, Ian, for the 50 British pounds. Yeah. Tricky says Melania is elegant. I do agree with that. She is very elegant.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. Oh, no.
I think she has a lot of grace. She is probably the ideal, like, first lady in terms of the way she presents herself. And now I do think the posing and the modeling does come into a bit of head French, whatever this is, clash with that. But
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, I don't care. Doesn't bother me any, but doesn't make her any less elegant now and any less of a woman now. You know what I mean? Like she was 19. I get it. She wanted to come to the United States. She needed cash. All right, come on. It was the 80s, 70s. It doesn't matter. Anyway.
yeah.
Anyhow.
And then she goes on, has a poll here. Most physically attracted with American women winning at 72%. I don't know where's Levantine? Is it Lebanese?
Maybe that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know why we're
With
17 all
5.5 and Eastern European. If you really wanted a more accurate poll, you should probably added Asian, maybe Black, Spanish.
Yeah.
Because I actually think, like, personally, Spanish or Asian would win. Probably Spanish. That's me thinking that. But, that's fine. And then she goes, liberate America from tomboy occupation. Like, she's really just, what? I don't understand.
Middle Eastern. Oh, okay.
Okay. Never heard that word before. I'm learning. Now, I think tomboys, like, there's something so beautiful about girls who grow up with a lot of brothers or boys who grow up with a lot of girls. I was actually talking about this with Chris Gore earlier. And girls, as we've seen this girl Hannah, she can take a tussling verbally from her brothers. It's the same with me. Guys who grew up with a lot of sisters end up understanding females a lot better, with the crying, the dating, the periods that they have to experience around them, kind of adjacent. So you do understand a lot. And I think that having that really does help, for Hannah, her femininity, and then for like someone who has a lot of sisters, their masculinity, because that gives you the key word here being empathy. And I think that's something that a lot of people do not have, or very little of it in this world. Yeah. And I mean, Samira is clearly an example of it. She is literally targeting this one poor woman who did nothing to her and screaming that you are ugly, you're masculine, and people like you shouldn't exist.
Like, how does she even find her is what I want to know. Like, she just was searching up country girls one day because she wanted detention. I have so many questions.
Yeah. And she used strong words too. She called her filthy. I would not want to be called filthy.
No, for no reason.
For no reason at all. Just because she's just doing her thing. That's it. Okay, so she then tweets also, all the straight men coming over or cooming over her in the replies would be embarrassed to be seen with her in public. False. Imagine her being your date to a formal event. Yikes. Now, can you pull up some like cute pictures of
Hannah? Was gonna say I have the perfect picture for this. Are you ready? I pulled this. I had Chrissy pull this up on Sunday too. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Very embarrassed.
I'm
absolutely embarrassed to be hanging out with her. So embarrassed.
So embarrassed.
Absolutely embarrassed.
Wow.
God.
Awful.
I couldn't go out in public with her at all. Like, she's so hot in this picture.
And that was a few years ago when she graduated college. This is when the college was shut down during the beer bug, and she like posted her graduation picture, which is probably a year or two prior to that. She's not very old. Just disgusting.
Yeah, she's so gross. Guys, should I put a poll up?
She's got big old boobs. Looks gorgeous with or without makeup. Just terrible. Oh, I tell you, I pity the fool. I also have a picture of her boyfriend, but we'll discuss that later.
Okay. I'm just going to put, is Hannah feminine? Yes or no?
Ow.
I know if anyone says she's feminine, I'm assuming you would probably give her a chance to date her, or you definitely want to date her. So
The thing is there this, and I blame Dita Direwolf's going to come for me, but I blame the Manosphere red pill movement kind of for this, because, and a little bit of the trad wife movement as a whole, because now all anybody has in their head of like a woman who's feminine is somebody that wears dresses all the time and this, that, and the other, and like princess around like a Disney princess. It's like, no, femininity is not just that. It's how you act. You're being kind. You are empathetic, you're sympathetic, you're helpful, you're all these things, you're whatever. You represent, if you're religious, you represent God, all these things. It's a whole thing. It's not just what you wear. Like, settle down.
it really is. And I think that the way she is, a lot of the things that she says, it seems that femininity in her eyes is clothing and makeup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And fancy dresses that you only wear once on your wedding day that daddy paid for.
Mm-hmm. And I think that femininity is not a snapshot. It is a whole picture. And all the things that you said. I mean, I don't know Hannah, but from what I've seen so far, it definitely seems like she embodies a lot of feminine qualities. Sure, the noodling thing is a bit odd. I'm not into it. That's fine. But I mean, I grew up a tomboy. I had two brothers that, definitely chirped at me quite a bit. But that made it comfortable for me to hang out with dudes. And then eventually you do fall into your femininity. She wears makeup. Hannah has worn some makeup. It's not like she has.
Yeah, but
no,
she's got a little bit of makeup on. No, and she looks just as gorgeous. Like those catfish videos, you can tell she doesn't have, because she's out, in the country. She's healthy, she's fit, she works out, all these things. Like she's nice. Like she's such a nice person. I've never met her personally, but I've watched her long enough and her videos long enough that she's so stinking cute. And like she was at SHOT Show, which is in Vegas, which is a gun convention. She's big into guns, obviously, because country. And she just, like, the whole time she would see a dog and be like, "Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that
Can I pet that dog?"
I feel like that's a common line that's used.
She was so happy. She was just so happy. Can I pet that dog?
Yep. So
cute.
Yeah. Noodling is catfishing.
Yeah, that's how she became, I want to say famous, but no, that's really what put her on the map. Was it's a video of her, and she's little. She maybe 5'2". She's tiny. And the video was of her going in the water, and she picks up this catfish, and it's this freaking big. It's probably a 25, 30 pound freaking catfish over her shoulder. And everybody was like, "I'm sorry, what is happening?" And that's what really put her on the map. And then, of course, like, she shoots and hunts and all that. So, like, in the hunting community and all that, she was more known. But that's what put her on the map to normies. And that was a few years ago.
All right. So continuing on her rampage of tweets, in my humble opinion, Taylor Hill is the quintessential American beauty. What is your opinion of Taylor Hill? I think she's very pretty. I think she's hot. She's a different type of girl.
She's very cute.
I think if you go red pill on this, you'll be like, how do I feel about her wearing a bra with the nighty gown out in public? I don't know if this was an event or something. It kind of looks like the Victoria's Secret bag. Is she a Victoria's Secret model?
She might be.
Okay. Well, work is, I guess, a little different. But if this was just like any random event and she chose this outfit, maybe not the best outfit to wear, but to each their own. She's still pretty. And yet again, I'm going to say this: high maintenance, maybe, probably. I'm not 100% sure, just based on the picture. But this is where I get that, like, Samira is equating femininity with clothes and makeup.
Yeah.
So, and before men respond with their standards, no makeup cope, Taylor Hill is beautiful with or without makeup. Yeah, she seems pretty without the makeup.
Yeah.
All right. So are you the quintessential woman then, Samira? Are you embodying it?
No.
I don't think so. All right. So here she says, yeah, I find it very hard to believe that American men genuinely prefer tomboy to the girly girl. Thoughts? Would love to learn more. Let's see what video she tagged this time.
So I jumped up on this stack of bricks here that we got to send back because the block man didn't need them all. You know, pretty tall.
So
And
little.
when I jumped up, I had my sunglasses right here in this little overall pocket, and they fell down in one of the holes.
Oh,
in the
no.
bricks and all the way to the bottom. So Carolina might get a brand new pair of blue water sunglasses because I don't think I can get them out. But look at our floor system.
Oh, this is
It's so
before the
pretty.
house was up.
So I jumped.
Okay, what's this video?
I got engaged in Positano in Italy in 2021, and he took me to the San Pietro Hotel. I was with my little sister McKinley, and he was like, let's show her the tennis courts, let's show her around. I'm like, why are we going to the tennis courts? We should be showing her the view from up top. He was like, no, let's just show her everything really quick. And we go to the tennis courts, and he's like, oh, we should all take photos. And his brother is taking photos of us. And then he's like, oh, wait, you guys, like, one more photo. And Danny, he turns to me and he's like, I have a surprise for you. I was like, what, a surprise? What do you mean? What's going on? And then he gets down on one knee, and I was so shocked. I was like, wait, it's happening right now? Like, what? So basically he wanted to do it down at the tennis courts and not at the top of the view, because the view has a lot of people. It's very crowded. It's a restaurant. He wanted it to be more intimate and a little more special. So that's what he did.
That video I feel like went on too long. I'm sorry, Taylor. I wasn't sure what
It's a
she was
really
trying to
long
portray there. I'm sure, like, congrats to her getting engaged, I guess.
Yay!
But
Love engagement.
but I don't see how this is portraying that she's more feminine than Hannah.
Mm-mm. Me neither. I don't
'Cause
get that
she's a
either.
Girly girl and she got engaged.
In Positano in Italy.
You
And
know?
I
God.
drowned. I'm
Stop
like,
playing!
Well,
Ah!
and what makes her a
2021,
girly? I mean,
got-
this is a weird
and-
example to pick for a girly girl. I don't know what makes her a girly girl in this particular video that she chose for this particular
I
argument.
mean,
I'm not
just
sure
looking
why
at the
she chose
video,
that video.
she doesn't seem girly girl. For one, she's wearing a blazer. I guess we can call that masculine. Maybe. She's sitting
Maybe.
hunched over. A girl generally sits with a better posture. Hannah has better posture in her video.
Makes me want to sit up.
Yeah, I know. Like,
we
talking about
went to
posture.
The San Pietro
Why do you
Hotel.
keep playing? Oh my goodness, this video won't stop.
She's like,
But
you will love me.
yeah, yeah. We have a resounding 95% thinking that Hannah is feminine. Wow, nightmare. Tomboy, girly girl, doesn't matter.
I was
Poor nightmare.
Okay. And then this one here. Whoa, what do you guys think? Do you think that with OP that Hannah Barron is not wife material?
You cannot bring illiterate twits. Why is she illiterate?
Illiterate twits like Hannah Barron home to mom. This is the honest truth. Let's see what she.
I ain't sure about the back of this because I either go from looking like a rotisserie chicken when I'm relaxed or a dude.
Oh, I just realized the music.
Wait, you know
Oh,
what
dang it.
though? I have something to say about that. She thinks that that Hannah can't be brought home to mom, huh? Oh, that's very interesting because well, I think that maybe this guy might disagree.
Oh, hot damn.
This
They're
is
cute
Paul.
together. Aww.
Guys, this is Paul.
Ah.
Valentine's Day 4 weeks ago. So I'm just saying, I don't think he had a problem bringing her home anywhere, especially to mom. But what do I
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
You
I
know
love this
what?
comment says we can finally move on, boys.
They're so darn cute. They're such a typical country looking couple. And, you know, I think that they're going to have a cute family one day. She's going to have she's going to bake pies for her kids. Like, I have that inkling. And they're
Yeah.
going to be such good parents if they're that close
He's a
with their
cutie.
parents. Because she sounds super close with her dad.
She's so close to her dad, which is ironically what we all want for women in
Yep.
America as a whole. So I find that interesting. But yeah, we love Paul. Shout out to Paul and Hannah. Yeah, you guys are adorable. They hunt
Adorable.
together. There's pictures on him. I'm not going to show them on here because I don't want YouTube to get us in trouble. But
Mhm.
he posted they just celebrated their 2 years in January and Valentine's Day, obviously this year. And he's in the Air Force. He's a firefighter. And
Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. And
Yeah.
then
go girl.
and then she decides to post this and says, "Boys will be boys." Because she is hammering whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Sorry.
I don't know what
And
it is either.
then lifting up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait,
I just-
X-ray, does that mean that you're a boy?
I've
'Cause you
lifted
lift up
so
all
many
the-
people up. I guess I am. Maybe she should come for Canadians next. Yay!
Oh my gosh, X-ray, I'm so happy about your transition.
I've transitioned according to Samira.
I'm so happy for you.
Okay. I'll and then I guess I did see some of her replies here. Geez, most guys would rather have a girl like this than some ugly wimpy princess. She goes, "Are you homosexual?"
Oh my
So
god, yeah.
she's
Then she starts calling all the
insinuating
straight guys gay.
that if you like a tomboy, you are gay.
Yeah.
I love Anna's reply here. Total mystery why I hate her so much. Mira looks like
I can't unsee it. I was like, okay.
Queen and Hannah Snow White. What did Donut Operator say? I didn't even read it. It says, "Excuse the F out of me. Hannah is a great person. You're just being a see you next Tuesday."
Donut
He has
Operator,
a
for those
gold
of you.
check mark.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know who Donut Operator is, he's huge in the gun community, really knowledgeable. Go follow him on YouTube. They are friends. They're in the same like pew pew community, so they know each other. Like all the gun people came for Samira
Yeah.
that have a Twitter, and we're like, we will unalive you. Nice.
We have so many people on our internet area. It says, "Cover up your jealousy showing. I hate when
So
women crap on other
jealous.
women like this." And that's the thing. Nina brings up a good point. She is literally hating on her so much. We've seen so many comments from her hating on this
Mhm.
poor girl who did nothing to her. Nothing.
Mhm.
I mean, if Hannah
Mhm.
did something, I could see, okay, fair. I mean, it's overkill. How many tweets did she do in total over
Oh, so many
5
freaking-
days? And then
Yeah,
end up
so many.
privating your account. You know, it's
Yeah.
not very feminine of you to be this rude.
Yep. And I quote tweeted it on my end because I finally was like, I can't take this anymore. I adore Hannah so much. I was like, there is nobody will ever be meaner and nastier to women than other women. We are so mean to each other.
Yep.
So mean to each other. It's wild. It's wild how
Yeah.
nasty we are to each other.
Yeah. Anna says, "Imagine being this seething with jealousy. This guy, whoever's sad, men who like masculine women like this are gay."
Yeah.
It all started with women hiking. What? I don't get that.
I don't know.
I wonder if it's because they believe feminine jobs are inferior that they attempt to constantly be men. It's called being a good daughter and helping out your father.
Right? Hello.
And if you want, guys, guess what? If you have skills to help build your house, you can save lots of money. What? Did I just say something that's like a surprise? What is better than being a tomboy? Saving money. I don't know. I like it in my own pocket than using it.
You know the irony of all this entire tirade that she just this just hit me. She went on this huge tirade about another girl, putting her down, being catty, being A, B, C, D, like throw out a bunch of names, whatever you want. That is the most unfeminine thing you could do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The irony. Do you think she sees it? No.
Yeah.
Nope, she doesn't.
There's so many people. She's been all up in her own comments, just replying.
I love that.
Wow.
It's not. I'm being mean. It's not
That is mean.
not funny.
I don't think she.
But
Okay, I don't agree with this, but I
don't
think
agree
it's
with it
funny
either,
that
but
they
it's-
insinuated it.
I get where he's coming from with all the makeup. Nick, this is so true though. David Attenborough, the natural enemy of women in the wild are women. Yeah, so true. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's a reporter. Oh, good grief. There's Ari.
Yep. So there was another tweet that she had made as well here.
Oh, I sent you so many on the Twitter DMs just in the
Okay.
last 10 minutes.
So I love the whatever podcast putting their take in here because obviously we're all doing it. Says I'm
Kudos to
inclined
whatever.
to disagree with Samira on this. Just going off the 2 videos provided by Samira, Hannah is physically attractive and seems to have a fairly pleasant disposition. No tattoos, no piercings, no vanity. Samira's counter example is a heavily made up woman with what looks to be lip filler, looks awful, red
And
flag.
a nose job.
And a nose job.
And a nose
I
job.
think most men will take the trade off of having a down to earth, non vain woman who is a bit more masculine than the pompous, high maintenance, dainty snob.
That is the most impressive, smart thing Brian has ever said ever. Kudos to Brian.
Yes.
Love the whatever.
Cheers,
podcast.
cheers, Brian. And also says also Hannah Barron would be top pick for a partner in a SHTF. What does that
Shit hits
mean?
the fan.
Oh, zombie situation. Just saying. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm
She's
about.
saving your butt, and then she of
Yeah.
course has to reply to this tweet.
Oh,
Just for clarification, my issue is not with the individual herself. Well, then why did you do a tirade of tweets with her videos pointing out how
it is,
ugly she is, filthy? No.
she was like, her accent needs to be illegal. Like you literally said, this accent needs to be illegal. Talking about the way she talks specifically. And ma'am, don't backpedal. Don't backpedal. Come on.
And says, my issue is with the promotion of tomboyism as the new beauty ideal. No one ever said it was a new beauty ideal. A tomboy has been existing since the beginning of time, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's not a beauty ideal.
All of the women in the 1800s who could ride their horses and churn their butter and also milk the cows and also probably unalive a cow should they need to, you know, if the hubby was fighting in like World War I or the Revolutionary War or wasn't even home for whatever reason, she had to put down a cow. Tomboys, I swear, the worst. Ugh,
Yeah. But as whatever podcast said, if poop hits the fan, Hannah will be able to survive. Samira will not.
R.I.P. Poor Samira.
There's
Zombies are coming for you first.
There's no 5 pounds of makeup to help you with that, girl. Yeah.
That's so much makeup.
I also disagree with this next statement. For the longest time, the Victoria's Secret bombshell type was the beauty ideal that American women aspired to and the conservative right preserved.
Okay, I agree with the first part of that statement. I would not agree with the second part of that statement.
That's where my disagreement comes in. I don't think the conservative right ever thought the Victoria's Secret model look was something to aspire to. Maybe in the bedroom, but we're not doing that outside. Like that is a big no. What we are seeing now is a societal shift from the Victoria's Secret bombshell to tomboy as the new beauty ideal spearheaded by the very same conservative right. Also false. I don't believe that.
No.
I think that if anything, if we look at how the left and the right react, what they were trying to make is the very average woman to very below average woman, the new beauty ideal.
Yeah. And if anything, the conservative right on the Victoria's Secret bombshell side was more talking about how like they put effort into their appearances, right? They make the effort to stay fit. I mean,
sure. Maybe if we're looking at just the body in itself, but not the actual kind of look.
So, walking around in the short undies. Dresses and
yeah, party dresses and all.
Oh my God.
So let's see. I really want to make sense of this new shift or trend and also address the other questions raised and related to the sexualization of more masculine appearing women doing masculine things, shooting guns, hunting, fishing, etc. And how is this supposed to own the left's beauty standards as marketed by the conservative right? Okay, so now we're kind of getting to the point where I kind of mentioned earlier where the left wants the below average woman to be the beauty ideal is how I'm feeling like this. But then she brings in shooting guns, hunting, and fishing. And I don't think the left does those types of things.
Definitely not.
not mainstream at least. Maybe, you know, a few small groups of people, but they don't like guns typically, right? Or hunting.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Or yeah, they're if anything, they would strive to be more vegetarian and kumbaya earth and save the earth type people, right? Right? I feel like she's very off on this.
Yeah, she's very off. And also nobody was promoting tomboyism as the new beauty ideal at all ever. Like I don't remember, I haven't seen that at all with anybody like promoting it as she keeps saying. So I don't know how she found Hannah's account, but nobody's like promoting anything. And Hannah Barron's been around for quite a few years.
Yeah,
now.
and
It's not new news.
from what I've seen, Hannah's not like,
understand.
oh my God, you guys all need to do things like me. She's not. She's
No.
just showing her life, showing how much fun she's having, and you know, trying to spread the happiness. And if someone enjoys watching it, then yay.
Yep. I don't my
Yeah.
brain with all
So
this.
why
girl math.
tomboys over bombshells just doesn't make sense to me. I think Hannah is a bombshell. When she cleans up, girl, I think a lot of guys would be down for that.
It's the maintenance is what that's what it comes down to. Is it's the maintenance, and also it's the fact that these girls can hold their own, but not in I don't know how to describe it. Not in a bro way, but they can hold their own. So if he is a big hunter and he wants to go hunting and fishing and do all this stuff, he's not going to date a fairy princess who doesn't even want to get her hands dirty. He's going to look for
When he
like
brings
her.
home his kill, guess what you
Yeah.
might have to do?
You're gonna have to skin that baby.
guts. Yeah.
You're going
I
to have
mean,
to skin that baby, right?
I don't know if I would want to drain an animal and gut them, but you know.
I'm not strong enough unless we put it on a hook and like pull it this way, but those deer are heavy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with dressing up and looking pretty. I love to dress up. I love to wear, you know, dresses. That's just my style. I don't wear a lot of makeup. If anything, I might do my eyes all crazy with crazy eyeshadows. You guys have seen that before. And maybe a crazy lipstick every now and then, but I don't wear near enough makeup as Samira does. I don't take near enough the same amount of time in the bathroom as she does. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah. I mean, like,
look
just look at that. Sorry, not to bring Marilyn Manson into it, but like that photo of her. What do you look like without all that on?
That's a legit question.
Yeah. Yeah. And she apparently has been blocking a lot of people. Whoopsies. Can't take the hate. Don't
I wonder if she
out the bait.
I wonder if she unblocked all these people or if she was just doing it
Probably
for,
not.
again, all
I
this
don't
is for
think
attention,
so.
you're welcome.
But
Hannah is good looking and nice. Men don't need more that demand that much. This is also very
and that's true. Men are very, in general, simple creatures. Sure, some people actually like the girly girl types. That's fine. But the lower maintenance you are, the better. The easier you make a man's life, the better. And it's the same thing vice versa, you know? Little sausage. I have a homestead. I'll be processing chickens tomorrow. If she can't help, what good is she? Wow. Can you imagine Samira trying to process some chickens?
Good luck with the chicken processing.
What a word for it, processing.
The few people I know that have chickens, that is a tedious process, the processing of chickens.
Yep.
Catching them being the most tedious part. Good luck. Godspeed.
Yeah.
But that's right. Yeah, exactly. It takes more than one person if you want to have that kind of life as a woman or a man. You're going to have to get your hands dirty. You're going to have to go out there and hang out with the pigs sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do a little mud wrestling with the pigs. What do they call that when they try to chase the pigs and catch them? That's like a game that people play. I'm quite sure it's a game. I just don't remember. Maybe chat will let me know. Chat always knows. They always know. Chat, we love you, chat.
Know everything.
Yeah, Andrew Matthews, member for 19 months, says any woman should be able to handle a hose. I feel like it's a double innuendo. And actually, there is a video of her handling hose, Andrew Matthews. I was going to show this, but it's kind of redundant, but we'll show it anyways. Thank you.
You're just feeding
the ducks.
feeding the males right here. Look at how cute. She's so stinky cute.
What a 500-foot roll of 1.25 pecs looks like.
Good
She's
God.
handling the hose.
Man, you want to know?
She's like, I'm done. I'm tired.
Not very. Especially when it's, 100 freaking degrees out here in South Alabama. But
She's
the heat will help it
cute.
straighten
The
out.
outfit.
She's so cute.
So there you go. She can handle 500 feet of hose. You're welcome, Andrew. Wow. I think there's a lot of simping in the chat right now.
I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. She's got like the cutest body. Goals, honestly. I need to get on a farm and start moving some hose.
So John Thomas with a $5. Thanks, John. Samira is an ethot with enough silicone to cock a bathroom. I mean, I don't know what she posts on her social media. Samira.
Oh, I can go find out.
But let's find out.
Let's see what her Instagram is.
So the Daily Mail says she's an anti-woke journalist. In this article.
No, that's not her. You don't have an Instagram? That's salute. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Come on. I don't see her on
Here's a video of her, I guess, being a journalist.
Again, with all the makeup. Why? You're a journalist. Settle down.
We are hosting a Twitter space with, oh, wow. She gets into some very interesting topics. The Taliban.
Kudos, honestly. Ooh, careful. Kudos. Oh, yeah. She's also a huge supporter of Andrew Tate, which automatically, in my personal opinion, is a giant red flag in general. So there's that.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, look at that. I stand with Andrew Tate.
And they just got arrested again, and she's all like, her Twitter now is all about.
Look at this. Sorry, your attempt to cancel me for the 876th time this week has failed. I will continue defending Tate, especially knowing how much it triggers leftists to see women defending him. Stay triggered, leftoid scum, and he puts wifey.
Oh, dang. Oh, God. Honestly, they deserve it better.
Oh, my goodness.
Sorry.
So I guess she's a journalist then. Self-proclaimed. I technically, we are journalists too here. We are journalizing her.
That's true. I just can't stand him. The way he talks about women is just. I don't know.
There's
anyway.
nice and there's blunt and then there's just downright mean.
He's so degrading. It's ridiculous. Like, dang. He just settle down. He has to relax.
Yeah.
For somebody that supposedly gets all these girls, he's awfully pent up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kami on Kami fighting what? Should I start fighting her? Yeah. I guess technically, I don't know if she's technically a Kami. Being from Canada, you know. You never know. Jason Webster with 10 Australian says, I've known a few tomboyish women of the years. It was amongst their best qualities because attacked life head on. Give everything a go, never die wondering, love life, and endeavor to experience it. See, the way you explain it just makes it sound so lively, and I kind of agree. Like, what things can you talk to Hannah about? A ton of things. She's got life experience. She's got she's handy. She seems like she's traveled the world. The gun stuff is absolutely fascinating if you're interested in it, and if not, maybe the whole noodling thing, farming, like. The girl can survive, right? What can Samira talk about? Her love of Andrew Tate? Makeup?
I mean, it's impressive that she's a journalist and she's willing to talk about the subjects that she does talk about, at least from the article that you pulled up.
Yeah.
But then you spend the rest of the time being catty. Mike has bad knees. She thought she was going to get a bunch of praise from the red pill community, and it backfired, which makes me laugh so hard because she is, and from what little I've seen of her over the last week, just kind of going back and forth on her profile and like looking for those tweets earlier, like yesterday when we were looking for the tweets before she became back unprivate and all this stuff. She is the red pill pick me.
She
She
is.
like that pick me. She posted this to garner attention, one for her own channel and her podcast and all this stuff. But she thought all these guys were going to back her up, her, and maybe the Tates would. I don't know. I don't know if they made a statement about it, but like Fresh and Fit. But those guys are like the super far extremes. Everybody else is like, yeah, and what's your point? It backfired so bad.
See,
On her.
like I
I was
said,
like,
she should have
damn.
chosen an SJW type. I mean, heck, she could have chosen Dylan Mulvaney, right? And you would have had everyone going like, yes, queen, yes, you go, girl, you're saying all the right things. But no, she picked someone who is actually attractive, where people have obviously liked her following, like, you know, her personality. And, you know,
Yep.
you dug your own grave, and now you got to lay in it for at least a little couple days until this dies down.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah. I wonder if what Tate would have said about this.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I'm sure we'll find out in a couple days.
I'm just
We'll
loving
get to
that
you
the whatever podcast replied to it. Like, I didn't think that was gonna happen, but
I wonder if Matt Walsh did and all those guys. I mean, they're not technically the
well, like they would have
the
quote
community,
tweeted it if anything, and those are harder to
God, they're so hard to find.
I guess you could like search Hannah Barron and see the top posts. Maybe. Let's see if we can find it. Top. Oh, excuse me. Okay, chat. We haven't seen a full body picture of Hannah.
Okay, queen. Oh, I love that outfit. That is so cute.
Tell me she's feminine. Or she's not feminine. Okay. Tell me she's not feminine. Clearly.
So tiny. Look how little she is.
Mm-hmm. So all the boys are going to be ogling at her.
Somebody asked about this picture earlier. I think it was Shield Wall, and I couldn't remember where I saw it. So thank you for finding it.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm going to try and see if I can find some more, but these.
Look at little sausage. Right.
Yeah. Everyone is like drooling in the chat right now. Okay. Here's another one here.
This is a good point too, though, Mike. She didn't really understand her audience. A bunch of right-wing guys aren't going to be on your side for going after a Southern girl. Right. A lot of the red pill people are that country boy sort of, that right-wing hunting, fishing, collecting gun, whatever. Right. They're definitely not going to join you in going after this kind of girl. Like, girl, read the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's Tomb Raider. Oh, how cute.
Yep. So.
Oh my God! Wait, go back to that tweet.
Yeah.
I know. I did not read just what I thought I just read.
I don't know what this means.
As above, below. I think he's trying to insinuate it's like a demonic witch thing or something. She's dressed as Tomb Raider. Like, those are her pistols. Settle down. Calm down, buddy.
You so crazy.
She's literally doing Lara Croft. Like, can we calm down? Oh my God.
Oh, well, we'll show some more hot pictures of Hannah. I'm sure the chat is totally hating this because we're being we're turning y'all gay.
I'm not even a lesbian and I would. Jeez, Look at our goals. I'm gonna print that out and put it on my freaking mirror in the bathroom. Goals.
Yep. I'm just being careful because I don't want to show anything that's like, you know.
Okay, I did read that right, Ian. Ian says yes, that was an implication. No, it's not. It's literally the two pistols. She's Lara Croft.
Here, this is interesting. This tweet. I like this tweet. So we have Ian Miles Chong. This is Artemis, the goddess of hunt. The ability to hunt, prep, and survive has always been feminine qualities. Hannah Barron is a contemporary Artemis.
Thank you.
I don't always love Ian's tweets, but I like this one.
Well done, Ian. He got that one right. Kudos
he got
to
that
Ian.
one very right.
Tugs versus Hannah in a mud wrestling match. She would wipe the floor with me.
She would win. I'm sorry. I love you, Tugs, but she would win.
No, she would. She would absolutely whoop the floor with me. And then we would go out for beers, but I don't know that she drinks. So we would go out for like energy drinks afterwards and coffee.
Oh, I'm down for that. Also, this picture here.
I want to hang out with her so bad. Damn. Look, there's the
Abs?
fish. That's the one.
That is
Look how big that thing
insane,
is.
that fish. It's
That's got to be a
huge.
30-pound fish, maybe even more. at
I
least.
would say
Isn't it?
40 pound to 50.
I didn't even know catfish could get that big, to be honest, until I saw her video. I was like,
Me
I am
neither.
learning so much right now. First of all, that
Me
catfish can
neither.
get that big. Secondly, that they have teeth. I didn't know they had teeth. She's like, and here's the teeth up in there. I was like, ah! She stuck her
Yup.
arm in there.
Yup. She's so darn cute. Darn cute.
Yeah. And she 46 pounds, Dragon Smoke says. I think she says it on the video, but I don't remember for the life of me what it was. So
I didn't watch that particular video, but you know, it's
no, yeah,
fine. Here's another one. With a friend. People who are threatened by tomboys are boring AF. Hannah is a good human. I'm so grateful to call her my friend.
love Heather Lynn.
There you go. There you go. She is so freaking adorable. I need to get cute bikini tops like she has.
All right. I need to get boobs like that.
There's always surgery.
I want to work out.
Surgery.
I'm gonna need Hannah Barron to do like a 6-week workout program where you pay money to come and join her on her ranch farm thing that she lives on. To
Maybe, yeah, you just farm, you go noodling, and you build homes. I feel like that's all she does. I don't know if she actually works out. Like
she does. She goes to the gym. She's sponsored by First Form, and actually, we haven't really seen it in any of these pictures that we show off. But if you find one of her gym pictures, you can see her quads are like.
Oh, okay. You need to find a picture of that then. Can you find a quad picture? I will read a super chat in the meantime. Tricky for $10 says, men, we show brotherhood by making fun of each other. The worse, the better. If we know each other and don't make fun of each other, we're not really friends. That is true. That is true. It's the same thing here. Well, women don't tend to make fun of each other. It's like, I banter with the boys, but I'm not going to be like, Tugs. Well, what did I say with Gary? You know, you're such a boomer all the time and you're a wizard, or I'm just trying to think of the most generic thing, but I wouldn't be calling Tugs like a wizard or a boomer. I'd say I'm a boomer, but you know, women are different. You shouldn't be tearing down a woman to be friends with them. You do it because you're evil or mean. You're being mean. Insecure is probably a better word.
All right. We're probably gonna lose a couple of the guys with this photo, but I'm posting it anyway.
Men, are you gay? Looking at this?
Look at those quads.
Wow.
Still a queen. I still think she's a queen. I think that's really the most overly muscular part about her. And it's not just gym. Like she rolling that hose that you showed her. She lifts like the hay bales and stuff. Like that's all leg, right? So it's not just the gym, but yeah. Queen.
How many of you guys turned gay in this chat? We got gay AF from Hasana. Nick says I'm gay. I'm thinking LDT is probably gay too. Shield Wall's gay. XM, I don't know if you're hitting on her, but I'm gonna call you gay now too.
Oh, that's totally a hit on. Yeah.
Tricky says totally gay now. Jonathan's gay. Nightmare. He's into it. Gus. Oh my god, basically almost everyone is in the chat. Imran's gay. Little sausage with the flags.
I love it.
Totally gay. Oh my god. And he's like, I have to redefine gay after knowing her.
I snoo. Oh my god, look at Mike.
We've turned our chat gay. Yay! We're so progressive. I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
we love our country queen. We just love her.
Hot. And she didn't do like the booty picture. She's just like, I'm just at the gym, happy, fun. Not like, look at my butthole while I'm squatting over the camera or something like that.
I'm gonna follow this fitness page. Maybe I'll get some
Imran, I actually believe she could probably crush a watermelon with her thighs. I'm quite sure.
She probably could.
Quite sure.
wouldn't
Ian
surprise
says
me.
Alex Jones will be furious. Maybe it's like the frogs. It's just everyone's turning gay. It's not the water though. It's Hannah Baron.
The watermelon in this situation is your skull.
Oh my god. Yeah. Careful when
love
you're
that.
down there, okay? What's his face? What's his name? Paul?
Paul, yeah, be careful, Paul.
Careful, Paul.
I just love her.
Wow. Everyone's tripping over here. My head identifies the watermelon.
Men.
Oh,
I love
you're
it.
killing me. You're killing me, Tricky. All right. More super chats. Sorry, I'm really slow today. Jason Webster for 10 Australian says, one of my female cousins is tomboyish. She's still quite muscular and always loved the gym. Surfing, scuba diving, swimming, and orienteering. What is orienteering? She was better on an orienteering challenge than most men. It can go so many ways what an orienteering means. Let me Google this.
Oh, if I could spell it right.
It is a
Sport of
group sport.
navigation.
Oh, I have never
Using a
heard
map.
that. It's literally
Oh, that's
orienting
cool.
yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool.
And usually unfamiliar terrain whilst moving at speed. Yeah, I'm gonna say I could never do anything like that because reading a map and orienting myself in a forest, not gonna happen. Nope.
Land
No.
nav. Okay, we get
But-
it. I'm sorry.
But that's the wild thing for me. When you do all these like sports, like the gym, surfing, like you can maybe say like, yeah, that's tomboyish. But that's only a small section of your life. That's not your whole life, right?
Mm,
And
Yeah.
as we talked about, femininity is not just your looks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think it depends too. Like if you're big into hunting and stuff, you absolutely need to learn that because you have to figure out where you're at.
Mhm, mhm.
That kind
And
of thing.
I think
you know?
my tastes in men have changed. I remember being younger thinking, oh my God, if a guy puts a picture of himself with a fish, red flag. Now I'm like, oh my God, that is so hot. Like, keep catching food.
I never thought that. I guess I never thought that was ever a red flag.
I think I wasn't into, I wanted like a city
Sometimes they
kind
could
of
be
dude.
cheesy. Yeah, sometimes they could be cheesy pictures.
It is
just 'cause
cheesy.
it's like, all right, we
But
get it, you fish.
your
you know, but-
tastes change. And I mean, if
Mhm.
every picture was a fish picture, maybe not into that. It's kind of like the guy who has a car in every like Instagram photo. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But yes, Jonathan, I simp for the country boys. Being I moved out into
And
the
the country
country
girls.
area. But they're so down to earth and they're so nice and they're so kind. You don't get
Mhm.
that being in the city. Like if you go to New York, for example, people are so freaking rude just being there. They will walk past you and hit your shoulder and not say sorry.
They're mean. City people are just mean in general. It's not very nice.
Absolutely. The way to excite girls' heart is food.
That's
much
most
true.
women. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all.
Yeah, and men.
If
There's
you try
very
to be
few
her.
people who eat to stay alive, and those are the people who I don't trust. Oh my God. So yeah. Okay. Yes, Nick. That is me. Oh my God, he has one leg so hot. Ian so forth with the 20 British pounds. Can you read that? My voice is getting tired. I need a drink.
Lovely couple. I'm going to buy them scented candles so their new home doesn't smell like catfish. I'm sure it doesn't. I mean, I could be wrong, but even if it does, it's delicious.
I love how the home that they're building looks so freaking darn cute. I wonder if that is her, like, going to be her personal home.
I don't know. I don't know the story behind it, to be honest.
It does look very
don't
cool.
know.
I've always wanted to build my own home. And I would be like her. I'd go to the construction site to see what's going on all the time just to make sure things are, going well as best as possible. And hey, if I could do some work to lighten the load. Why not? Why not? Thank you, Ian.
Yeah.
All right. John for 5. Look at the PFP of the man white knighting for Samira. No straight man poses like that. Oh, are you talking about the sad guy? Syad? I looked at this one a little too late, so I do apologize, John. That must be the Syad guy, the sad guy.
Yes, he says in the chat. Yes. I didn't even notice his profile picture. Now we have to look. We have to look now.
We are looking. We are looking right now. I'm pulling it up. Is this the one?
What is he holding?
It makes me feel like it's a knife.
Oh, maybe. Kind of.
Oh,
looks
he
like
looks
one of the
high
Tate.
maintenance too, though, to be fair.
He looks like he belongs in the Tate family.
Yeah, I actually thought it was Tate for a while.
So did I. When you pulled
not
it up, I
that
was like, wait a
guy.
minute.
Not that guy. Not that guy.
No, not that guy. Oh,
Okay.
well, now we're on the hunt.
Now we're on the hunt. I don't know. Mega Isabel, the I don't know which one was white knighting for her. There is a bunch. Trash discourse. It was some hairy
he's
guy
got a-
naked, barely covered with a blanket.
Ew.
Oh, I don't want to watch that. No. Maybe I'll look at the VOD later and I'll see if I can find it.
I'm gonna look at.
Oh
I'm
my
looking at
god. John says, oh what? Ian's like, what's he's holding probably needs washed. Ew. Ugh.
Ew.
I feel like we looked at a lot of tweets, so we could technically possibly miss it. I feel like that guy is her like friend. Bye, John. Thank you for being here.
Bye, John.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
We might end up looking forever at this rate. I
Maybe.
don't know if I'll find it. I'm sorry, John.
We are staying on track.
Okay. So, oh, there's a lot of Johns in the chat right now. A lot of Johns. We got John T, John S, John E.
Good night, Corey.
Bye, Corey.
All right. Let's
Okay.
see.
Mountain Mutt for $4.99 says, met Hannah. I challenge anyone to find anything masculine about her. She's a lovely person. I'm jelly.
I bet. I'm jelly.
She seems
too.
sweet.
I
She seems
love
so
her.
nice. I would love to meet her in person. Love to meet her in person.
We can't do manual labor.
God. You guys are savage in chat. Nightmare for $2. The whatever doll is more appealing than Samira. I can agree with that. John Thomas for another $5 says she's a grifter. She'll change her opinion and claim she always liked Hannah.
Oh, she's
she
always
hasn't
done
yet.
that.
She's been
Not fully, but she
backpedaling.
did say like, yeah. To be fair, I don't have any problems with this individual. Like, yes, you do.
Very much you do. And she's using she's literally using her clout to grift.
I don't see this guy with the blanket, unfortunately.
Oh, Crash says that actually is the right side. He changed his profile pic.
So that's the only one I could
well,
see.
then we're not gonna find it. Then we have to go back to the VOD. Oops.
Bummer.
Oops.
We'll have to. Let's see.
Thanks, Crash.
Okay.
Awkward.
Appreciate the clarification. Awkward.
Oh, we would have been looking forever if we didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So just a few more soups here. Jason Webster for 10 Australian says, however, didn't stop her from expressing this must be the friend you were talking about earlier. Didn't stop her from expressions of femininity and liking classic feminine interests, cooking, shopping, dancing, painting, and romantic movies. She is married and a parent. Well, there we go. Her femininity and her hobbies made her the person that she is ready to be married to another person. And that's great.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jason. Thank you for the super chat. And another $10 from Jason. Whether one is very feminine or tomboyish, I like women who are true to themselves and not afraid to show it, just like Extra Girl and Tugs. I like what you see is what you get, people. Ooh, what if I did this face though?
Changing my profile picture.
I think April 1st, I'm going to be like, so I gained 300 pounds, and what you've been seeing was an AI model of me. Chat, don't tell anyone that I'm doing that. Thank you, Jason, for the $10. Oh my God.
The hee-hee face. It is the hee-hee face.
That's a hee-hee? Oh my God.
Yeah. It's not hee-hee.
Listen,
It's
I'm sorry. You weren't ever supposed to do that face again. I made it even uglier. I'm sorry. New driver license photo? Oh my God. I don't think you're allowed to do that. I don't think you're allowed to do that. Fate Weaver for 5 says, jokes on Samira. Taylor Hill is a tomboy. She grew up on a ranch and rode horses and hunted. She was discovered on her ranch. Interesting. She clearly hasn't like researched her people on this. Like she could have chosen so many different types of people. There's like people from The Bachelor, Bachelorette, reality stars. I mean, I don't think are there any real well, actually, Love is Blind. There's quite a few people on there that are like the quintessential girly girl.
yeah.
Yeah, or what's that show where it's on every night? Not Love Island. Is it Love Island? I think it's Love Island. But anyways.
Oh my God, Cavateno. Okay, I'm sorry.
What did Cavatano do? Look up Taylor Hill's wedding photos. Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, please. So
He's yelling at me.
I think that a lot of tomboys can grow up into girly girls, and just like Jason said, that just because you're a tomboy doesn't mean you don't have those girly girl hobbies. So
I didn't know Taylor Hill was a tomboy. Kudos.
I
to
didn't
her.
even know who Taylor Hill was until this past
Me
week.
neither. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. Digital access, blah, blah, blah.
I love the off the shoulder look. And he looks so dapper. Oh my gosh.
Cute. This is very like a
romantic.
Cute,
Very romantic.
country vibe. Look
Mhm.
at that. Up in the mountains. Do we have any more pictures? Oh, the
that rainbow's gorgeous. Double
Wow.
rainbow.
With the belt buckle.
I
This is the
freaking
super
love
country
that.
wedding. I love this.
I wonder
All
what
right,
she
I need
thinks
more
about
dress
this. Oh, she had 2 dresses. Very nice.
That's what I want to do. I want a reception party dress. Maybe there's the engagement photo. No, maybe not. I might be wrong. Look out.
Mhm. You know, they remind me of like a Carrie Smith and her hubby. Like very similar to the vibe that I get from them.
This is the kind of wedding I want. Chill, country vibes, Western vibes, without being like overly. Look, everybody's wearing cowboy boots. Everybody's comfy. This is what I want. I'm gonna show these pictures to Duke.
Yes. If you have a wedding like that, I'd have a reason to buy cowboy boots. I'm assuming I'm invited, by the way.
Of course, she's in cowboy boots too. Look at her. She's living her best life. Will you go away?
Duke, take notes.
This is so cute.
Tons of notes. I like the color scheme too.
I love this. Okay, I like this girl. And not that I didn't like her before, but I like her even more now. She's freaking cute.
I think that from what we've
Thank
seen,
you, Cavatano, for yelling
a
at
lot
me.
more down to earth than how Samira is. At least from that dress is gorgeous. The snippets.
It's so pretty. Oh.
Wow. Oh, gorgeous.
I love this. Look at it. He's so handsome.
Oh. Oops. They're so cute.
That's the don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
I wonder if they did a first look. Is she walking barefoot? Wow. I wonder what Samira would think about that.
I don't know.
Is it filthy? Is it filthy, Samira?
Filthy. So pretty. All right, I'm just getting sad now.
But
I wanna
that's
watch
the weird thing is like people who make these big bold statements, they don't do enough research on these people. So she is looking a lot more like Hannah Barron than
Right?
Samira initially thought.
Just, which one's Victoria's Secret model and one isn't.
Yeah.
I
Grant says tomboy is too wide a definition. It can be hobbies, aesthetic, mannerism, attitude, and lifestyle. Absolutely. But we're only talking about this because she put it out there in some very inflammatory tweets. It is probably one of the bigger relationship stories. Like women who are trying to get a man, and this is how they act. I think a lot of men would be lucky to have a girl like that. Just the thought. Is just the thought. So, yep. Anyways,
discovered on the Dude Ranch. Wow.
I have one video here which gave me the heebie-jeebies a little bit.
Oh,
But at the same time, I want to see what you think about it. Before we start, Crash says for $5. Oh, I was mistaken. The profile pic you are looking for is Amiri King. It's still up. Do we want to see it? You went into the deep end, Crash. Like
how did
really?
you find him?
Oh, ew! I am not posting that. I am not putting
That's
that up.
not real.
Okay, I'm gonna put.
That is so photoshopped.
Okay.
There's no way that's real.
I'm not gonna pull it up, but you can see just from the side
That's
here.
so photoshopped.
That is disgusting.
That's not him.
Anyone who puts that on their profile, you need to no.
That is definitely it's definitely photoshopped. Like if you click on it, his head is definitely photoshopped on, but it's clever. I mean, well done. I'm assuming there's an inside joke there. That would be my
hope
guess.
So he's the owner of dreamlandtranquility.com. Oh, 312 million YouTube views. Father of 5. Wonder what type of content. Oh, so many people I follow him. Are followers. Yeah. Interesting. Don't know who he is. Anywho. And
really
Ian. Oh my God. With 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Ian. Cheers. Oh my God. Cheers. Thank you. New memberships. We love it. A ton of people got them, including the Johns of the chat. I can't believe there's so many Johns. All right. So I personally think that this is a little on the borderline, as the post says, creepy side. But I kind of want
this.
I want to hear your thoughts and chat. You let me hear. Is this creepy or is this setting up your life? We'll call it setting up your life. You'll find out why.
I saw this really cute guy at the grocery store the other day, so naturally I followed him to the checkout counter, and when he gave the cashier his credit card, I peeped it to see what his name was. And then I Googled him and found his social media profiles, and I was able to tell that he was single. So I went through his friends list and I found his mother's page. And then I looked through his mother's page and I saw that she was a member of this book club that's in my area. So I sent a request to join the book club. So I went to the book club meeting and I met his mom there, and we bonded over some books that we both liked. And she just thought I was so nice. And I brought it up randomly in conversation that I was single. And she let me know that she had a son that was single also that lived in the area. And maybe it would be cool for us to get together and chat sometime. So I gave her my number, which she gave to her son. And this morning he texted me and asked if I'd like to get together this weekend and do something. So I guess we're going to go on a date. I'm really excited.
What I find most honestly embarrassing about this is the fact that she posted on TikTok. So he's going to see it.
Yeah, if you're together still, that seems freaking creepy. So either that or she admitted to him.
I mean, maybe.
Okay. So the
So
whole
the comments are interesting too. Like it's pretty 50
under this post or from like the real thing?
Under I think it's under that one. I don't know which post you saw or I don't
It was
know.
it was under it was a repost on Clown World. So
oh yeah, under that one, yeah. It's
the
kind of 50-50.
see, I can see up to the point where she says the checkout counter, I would say normal. Everything thereafter is on the creepy side. Like peeping his name, Googling him, finding on Facebook, going to the mom's book club. Like it's insidious almost. Like you are so like you couldn't strike up a conversation with him in the grocery store that you had to hunt down his mom to get her to get you a date with him.
That's how horror movies start.
It kind of is. It kind of is. Like this is Jay says it's right, stalker behavior. Did you ever watch the show with the guy from Gossip Girl? You?
Mhm.
Yes. So if this is real and she did all of that, it gives me you vibes. Like maybe she might not kill him like the guy did in you or kill people
Yeah.
around, but I could see her if the guy that she's dating even strays a little bit. I'm worried for whoever that girl is. If she is willing to go to these great lengths to get a date, she is going to pretend to be the perfect girl, get him, date him, marry him, and then basically entrap him. Territorial, I like it. Wow.
I'm telling you, it's 50-50. There were guys in the response to that tweet that were like, she knew what she wanted and she did everything she could to get it. That's actually pretty impressive. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I
don't
find
know.
that creepy, but that's just me.
I'm with Fox.
Nah, this chick is smart.
Listen.
Dude should be flattered.
No offense to men. Okay. No offense to men. But you guys think you're so clever and I went up to her, but no. We put ourselves in that position for you too. Oh wait, well he likes this. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna drop back in the 1800s, we'd walk by a guy and we'd drop our handkerchief and we keep walking. And so you as a guy go, oh my gosh, you dropped your handkerchief, and you pick it up and you hand it, ma'am, did you drop this? Well, why? Yes, I did. Thank you so much.
But that's
I
just
dropped
one
it.
instance. This is finding the name, searching all of the. That's why I'm good up to the point of her getting the name from the credit card. I would say after you date him, the first date, if you wanted to do an FBI background check to see what shenanigans he's been through, sure. But that makes sense because most people probably end up doing something like that just to make sure. Did this person, commit crimes? I get it. So, Admiral says, I had a chick join my parents' Bible study and hang out at my house to try and get with me. But did the chick know your parents already? And knew about
No, she probably saw Admiral and thought he was cute and was like, oh, who's that? And somebody was like, oh, that's whatever Admiral's real name is. And oh, well, like, what's he into? Oh, well, his parents do Bible study. I like the Bible. I'm gonna join the Bible
She knew
study.
me from college. She at least knew you.
I'm just saying, no, of him.
Oh, of him.
Of him. I'm just saying, listen.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm feeling. If a man did that, he's a stalker. So I'm just putting the equality vibe there.
Fox women are better at this. It's true.
It's actually absolutely true.
Yeah.
Oh wow, she knew of me because we're all Asians. Nah.
It was awkward, says Admiral. Listen, I'm not saying that it works. Okay. I'm not saying that it works 100% of the time. Whether just because I think you're cute doesn't mean you're going to be okay with me. Okay. However, all right. Sometimes we just got to take initiative. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's a double standard I'm good with. I mean, hey, if as a man you're good with it, great. As a woman, if a man did that to me, hell freaking no. Hell no. Hell no.
I mean, I've tracked down Duke on the internet when he supposedly thinks that he's unfindable on the internet, and I found him.
Don't
So.
stick your pee in crazy. I was watching Jersey Shore. I'm finally in the family vacation where they're all older and they have the kids and whatnot. And Ronnie, I forgot Ronnie and his ex Jen like got into these insane fights. But there was this one where she apparently dragged him from the like with the car, and he got like intensely hurt.
Oof.
And I'm just thinking, just as Nick was saying here, don't stick your pee in crazy because you could have a baby. Just don't do it. It's not worth it.
This is a point too. Where is it? Tricky. This is where I'm coming from. Okay, maybe she is crazy. I don't know her personally. I don't know. She may just be normal and was like, you know what, screw this. I'm taking initiative. Modern women's quote initiative is staring at a guy from across a crowded room that gets mad because there was no way the dude could see her. Thank you. Thank you.
I've seen some people do that. Yes. I try to tell people that you're just literally not, you're overthinking this. They can't read your mind.
Walk over there. Yeah.
Walk
over there.
You have to
hi.
say, I'm interested.
Drop your handkerchief. For God's sake.
Yes. I don't know. Any girl have a hanky usually though?
Well, not anymore, but my it's a what's the word? Allegory.
I know what you're saying.
Drop your
hanky.
What you're
saying. Drop your hanky.
On the way to the bathroom. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. Let me buy you a drink for bumping into you. I'm so sorry.
Wow. Mr. Bang Your Mom says, as a Harley Quinn enthusiast, I concur. Likes that behavior.
Harley is literally insane, but somebody up here too said, I have a cousin who did it. I don't know who was it. Oh, yeah, right. I have a cousin who does stuff like this. The metaphor. Thank you. All the time. It's honestly impressive. Would you say your cousin is insane? Or like, would you say that your cousin is like, no, she belongs in it, like, don't date her, she's cray? Or would you say that she knows what she wants and she's going to go after it until she finds it? I don't know. I'm honest question.
I mean, I guess I think I'm just like so skewed, at least with the idea of men doing this.
I get where you're coming from.
As a female, there's up to a certain point before it gets creepy. And I guess different people, different strokes for different folks. Hey, if you like that, great. Yeah. If you don't, then there you go. You have your answer. Wow. Demonic Rebellion says, I'm attracted to toxic, crazy women. Could be why I get committed so often. Gotta find a new wifey.
That definitely is a concern. That's a problem. But I don't think that I don't think that they're mutually exclusive. She may be crazy. I don't know her, obviously, and this may end up in a tragic ending. I don't think that posting it on TikTok is her wisest decision, because then
no, most things that we comment on from TikTok, from Instagram, from anywhere, usually you shouldn't do that. That when you fight, you really shouldn't post about every single fight.
Yeah,
I would refer to the less people know, the better, because if people have a bias towards that relationship, it's going to show in the interactions. Keith says, I did it once and that's how I got my boyfriend, and we've been together since 2009. Hey, if it works, it works.
Just saying. Male version of this is a male feminist joining hobbies with a lot of women that the man has no interest in being friend zoned. Yeah, right. Yeah, it doesn't always quite work with them on the men's side. That's for sure.
No, absolutely no.
Ladies.
So we did a poll, 46 votes, with 74% saying creepy and 26% saying flattered. So there is a quarter of you guys that are into it.
That sounds pretty divided, like the comment section on that post, because I was like, I gotta read these comments, and it was probably maybe closer to 50-50 But yeah.
This guy clearly doesn't know women. I know this is fake. No woman worked that hard to meet a guy. Lies.
That's false.
Mike says, flip the genders. Dude's getting canceled. If any woman puts half this effort into me, I will marry her. This woman could end the war in Ukraine with this kind of 3D chess she's playing. This is quite wholesome. How it should be. Women pursue men for marriage. Why not just speak to him in the grocery line? See, this is my point. Why not just do it there?
Might have been too busy. I don't know.
I will say having mom's approval obviously is a big thing. And that also confirms that he listens to his mom, has a good relationship with his mom. So there is a plus in that, I suppose. I'd give A for effort. Girl knew what she wanted and went for it. Why didn't she just approach him right there at checkout and get rejected the normal way like the rest of us do? She's not normal. It's okay.
Well, then she also didn't get rejected, did she? They're going on a date.
Clearly.
So, on you, Edgar.
Yeah. So then I made a video on the internet to show the world how big of a psycho I am. Oh no.
You know what I mean, though? Like, it's 50-50 in these comments. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. This guy says, unless he sees your TikTok, in which case he'll drop you like a hot potato. Manipulative stalker is what you are. So I won't knock it. It worked clearly. So you do you, boo. You do you, boo. Yeah. McFly, I stand by this. Every woman is crazy. You just have to do the right things to make her
your level
crazy.
of crazy.
Let's just say when I was being gaslit when a man was cheating on me and I like tried to believe that he wasn't, there were a lot of fights and the crazy came out. It's not something
he died.
What?
I said, and that's how he died.
No. No, it was, ended. But, I think that part of me, I really am embarrassed about, but at the same time, being told a lie multiple times did make me realize, believe your gut, and if you don't trust them, get out. Yeah. Wow! Yeah. Double Hawk says that's how Mark lost his leg. No, he'd lose something else if that was the case.
This is a good point, though, Double Hawk. I would much rather have a girl try and get in touch with me later on than trying to talk to me while I'm paying for my groceries. Exactly. Like, I don't know y'all being at the grocery store. If it's a weekend, it's madness in there. If you're at Walmart, it's insane. Sprouts, packed. Trader Joe's, bunkers. Don't talk to me. I want in and out. Like, I got my meats and my cheeses. Leave me alone. You know what I mean? I hear you. I hear you, Double Hawk.
There you go. Jason Webster for 5 Australian says, Ayrton Senna, 3-time F1 world champ. You got to be yourself, not be different because people want you to be different. You got to be yourself. Truer words. Oh my gosh. Truer words. Be yourself. Tricky for $2 says, bro doesn't even know he needs to run. He'll learn eventually. It always comes out. There's only so long you can keep a facade up, whether it be on the female or the male side. Usually around the 3 to 6 months, depending on how often you are hanging around each other. You can, it will come out, their personality, all the little things. It's so hard to see the narcissistic ones, especially because they really like making people feel good until they don't care about you making them feel good anymore. It's about other people. So, yeah. Nick the Greek for $4.99. So in the 1800s, women dropped their hanky. What's the modern equivalent? Slingshot your panties at the guy's head. To get a man's attention and maybe have them white knight you a bit.
Slingshotting your panties at the guy's.
I definitely don't think the slingshot would work.
It might work.
Depends on how dirty the panties are for one. And how dirty the guy is for 2. They might like it. I don't know. What would the equivalent be?
I honestly have no idea.
Having an OnlyFans.
Stanleys, I don't know. Dropping our Stanleys on the floor. I have no idea.
Even that I don't think would necessarily work because men are scared to approach women, though. Or typically scared to approach women.
Well, technically that's the first move, though. That's the girl making the first move.
Dropping
To
the
make sure he
hanky.
sees it. Yeah, that's her making the first move.
Maybe a girl approaching. I don't know. Without approaching, I don't think there is. Oh, here. I see this in here. Fear of FEMA. I would say, can you help me grab that? Or this is really heavy. Can you help me put it into my cart?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That would work, honestly. Although, because I'm a big masculine woman, I would carry the weights myself, knowing me. I had the guy who was here for like the contractor, and I was carrying 35-pound weights, but in the box it was 70 up the stairs. He goes, "Do you need help?" I'm like, "I'm already halfway through. I'll just do the rest. It's fine."
Yeah,
That was very nice for him to offer. Too subtle for some other guys? Depends. So. Yeah, thanks, Nick. And last one of the night, Ian with the 25 British pounds says, drop a catfish at their feet and see if they noodle it for you. Ian, you know the way to Hannah's heart. Oh my God, Ian, I love you.
I want to learn how to noodle a catfish.
Can you come home and open a jar for me? A little creepy, but it might work. Very forward. They might be as the Jersey Shore people, DTF. She's down to F. Anyways.
Throwing a fish at a guy would also get in the notice.
I'd be wary of throwing a fish at a man to get him to date.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one, Fox. No, women set the expectation. Keep the panties on if you want more than one night stand. Yeah. I'm with you on that.
What's
Fox,
a good line for a woman to approach a man? I'd just say, "Hey, you're cute." I would be very like straightforward and blunt though. I don't got time for this. Mark knows. When I dated him, I was like, we're getting down to the dirty questions. You're gonna probably be scared or love this. So yes. Ooh, Dad Advocate. She has a partner shaming vid series she comments on. Ooh, that'd be actually really good.
Partner shaming vid. Okay.
Nightmare for $2 says, I wish a cute girl was that crazy about me. Maybe one day, Nightmare.
I mean, one day. I did that with Duke at the wedding we met at, though. He was the only one that was kind of keeping his distance, which of course is a game in and of itself. And I marched right up to him afterwards and was like, excuse me, we didn't dance once. What the heck? And then I drug him out with me until 4 a.m. the rest of the day.
There you go.
And here we are.
See, that's a
later.
good way to approach a man. Clearly. We didn't dance yet. Wow. I don't think we're going to do that one. You're either going to be scared or love this. No turnaround. Nope. Don't do that, Mr. Bang Your Mom. I feel like a guy could say that if you knew a girl was that naughty. We could laugh about that. But that's
so
a risky
sad.
line.
It's true, but sad, Grant. It's so sad. Your women should be that crazy about. I mean, not like let's not go to prison crazy, but you know what I mean.
I would probably go to prison crazy for Mark if he was in trouble. That sort of thing. But that'd be the only going to prison crazy. Other than that, he's good on his own. Tricky for 5 says women just need to walk up and say hi. That's it. Facts.
Hardcore fact.
Facts.
Wow, we can like super chats now. That's cool.
Yeah. Y'all are liking the super chats. I love that. Crash with the 5 says my last girlfriend DM'd me on Facebook asking if I wanted a dance partner to practice with. I was learning to teach dance. I asked her out after 2 sessions.
She probably was like, I'm gonna follow.
I need to test out those hips. Need to test out those hips.
She stalked you on Facebook and found out your attention dance and was like, that's my in. She did exactly what this girl did. I mean, minus the following part, but she
what?
Borderline stalked you.
I didn't say that, did I? Oh, not for the first line. No, I think I was explaining that the first line. Okay. I see what you're saying. See what you're saying. But anyways, oh my gosh, this was such a great show today. Honestly, I've been dying to talk about this.
Me too.
Rogue, I've gotten business cards from women 2 times now during live streams. Did you follow up?
Get it,
That's the
Tom.
question. Did
Get
you
it.
follow up?
Yeah.
I need to know.
I mean, but kudos to the women either way, you know?
Being forward. You know, we've been asking for
yeah.
this, and now you got it.
Yeah.
You got
see?
it. So, yeah, I've had so much fun talking about these 2 topics. I knew these ones were going to be a lengthy discussion, and
Mhm,
yeah, I feel like
mhm.
chat, you guys enjoyed that too. So, yes, Tugs. What's coming up for you?
What?
What's coming up for you? Anything?
Friday night stream. Yeah, Friday night stream. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's 50-50. Friday night, about 5 p.m. Central stream. Saturday morning stream. Sunday morning stream. Monday the 18th is my Twitch affiliate anniversary.
Ooh,
3 years.
Congrats.
Affiliate. Yay. So we'll be doing an evening stream. Probably around 5 p.m. Central after everybody gets off work, for a few hours to celebrate. Bless you. To celebrate. I do have wine, so we'll have wine and we'll celebrate. Poor Duke. He'll get over it.
Nice.
But yeah, that's all I have scheduled.
Fun.
Yeah.
And tomorrow I have D&D, and then I get to have the lovely experience of watching the American Society of Magical, Spanish word for black, plural. And I feel very uncomfortable saying it. Okay, I'm really uncomfortable.
It's
And
Spanish. Espanol.
Espanol, I guess.
Espanol.
But we're gonna watch that. I said I would do a review of it. I really don't want to, but I'm going to. So yes, queen. Anyways,
Yes,
yeah,
queen.
thank you for everyone who is here, for you guys being part of the conversation, for the super chats, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And then next week we'll see you guys then. All righty. Bye.